Hi everybody, welcome back to Olivia's channel. We're doing a little bit of a catch up on some of the sneakers that we looked at a few weeks ago, and then we're going to show two new ones today. We have a new setup because Olivia got a new bed, so I'm figuring out how this is going to look, so hopefully this setup works. Oh, you got that pink candy?
Yeah.
Yummy. Yeah. So the quick kind of catch up is on the LeBron 17 that we showcased a couple weeks ago. These are great. These are a new daily driver for her. I actually don't even put socks on her. She could wear socks with them, but the way they're designed is like it's really kind of aerated, so it's good for just in her feet. We haven't been able to go to a splash pad or anything like that to test out the waterproofness, but they clean up really easily, and so far she's been perfectly fine in them. She's got a lot of compliments on the neighbors around the neighborhood. The bright colors are fun, so they do match a lot of the clothes that she has. I'm going to show pictures up here of the previous ones. Of some of the other ones that we looked at was the Yeezy slides. They are a cool slide. They're just really chunky. They didn't pass the mommy test, so we did sell those ones. Did get a lot of questions on them. It was a popular video for the most part. So they're cool. I think they're for the right kind of kid and style. It's just they're a little chunky, and the look isn't for everybody. The other ones that I'll show here are the soft vision of the Yeezy 500s. They were a size 7. I went to put them on her finally. They did not fit. So they fit a little bit differently than the adults, because I am a 10.5, and in the 500s I'm a 10.5. Where like the 350s I'm an 11. I have to go up a half size. For the kids, it was almost like a full size difference. So I think if I would have got those in an 8, they would have fit her, but they would have been so big and chunky, I just don't think they'd work out. Maybe for larger, you know, once she gets to like 4 or 5 years old, it might work out for like that kind of shoe. But for a toddler, it just didn't work. I really like those shoes. They're comfortable for me, but they didn't work out for her, so also had to sell those ones off. So to some new ones that hopefully they do fit. And one of them I'm not so sure on. The other one I think is going to be a winner for her. So we have, these are going to be the new Jordan tie-dye. These are ladies or girls only shoe. So these have a really cool look to them. It's a special method that Nike developed on a way to tie-dye leather. So they have a really cool look. Obviously it looks like tie-dye all the way around, and it does make it so you really kind of don't have any repeats in the pattern. They're all going to be individually a little bit different. Obviously you can see these are still dead stock. I haven't laced them up for her yet. She had some of like the Spider-Man J1s before that fit her pretty well. So this is just going actually 2 sizes up because this is her size now as a 7. So a little bit of a high top, so it's a little bit more of a funky shoe when you see it on a little girl, but you know, the coloring is nice and it's something a little different. So I think these are going to work out pretty well. We'll put them on her in a minute and see how they look. The other one we're taking a look at is the Yeezy Quantums. So these are a little bit different than any of the other Yeezys. They're more of like, they're designed as a basketball shoe. They make 2 versions of basketball and a lifestyle. The box is going to be a little different because it does say Quantum on it. They are a big shoe. So if we take a look here, this is a size 8, and that's pretty big. That's a chunky shoe there. So it's got the elastic laces here, so there actually is no lacing, which is kind of nice for the kids shoe. They do the same. Oh wow! They do the same thing on the Mist on the 380s. Just has like this kind of like pre-tie little rubber thing there, and it's just elastic. So theoretically, these should be easy to get in. It's just a big shoe, and for a boy, I think might be okay. For a girl, I don't know if these ones are gonna cut it. We'll put them on her and see how they look. This is the Barium colorway for the Quantum, and as you see, I think they're a good looking shoe. You do have boost along the bottom there, although it's not exposed, and you have a lot of really cool textures. It does have a toe guard up front as well, kind of like that new buck or that suede. It's just different, you know, so we'll see how these look. I'm not sure if these are going to be keepers for her, but they definitely are a cool looking shoe. I wish I could get them for myself, but they are a little bit hard to find. So let's put these on her, see how they look, and then we'll circle back. All right, so after trying these on, they didn't really work too well. Surprisingly, these are a 7, and I'm starting to think maybe she's more like a 7.5. She has a really wide foot, just like Daddy. So they didn't fit her. Like I couldn't even get these on really past this point. and if I didn't even lace them all the way, so all the way laced, it would have been really tough to get these in. So more like a 6.5 maybe, or a 6. The problem I think is more the width than anything for her foot, but these are cute. They're not gonna work. And unfortunately, the Bariums, really interesting. As big as this shoe is, this is an 8. Still really couldn't get on her foot. There's not a lot of room to get in here. It's a nice thing that you don't have to lace them and that they have the elastic, but it also doesn't have a lot of real give. I mean, you're trying to get a toddler's foot in there, it's got to turn into a right angle, and there's not so much room there. So I was able to get one of them on, not the other one, and I didn't really want to force it on her because also it's such a high back, you got to pull it up pretty high. So this might be good for the right kind of foot. It is a small passage on the inside there to get their foot into, and albeit I think it's a really cool shoe, I don't think this is gonna work. So unfortunately, these are two shoes that I like the way they look, and I know that they can be comfortable, but they just don't fit. Is what it is. Sometimes that's how it works. So we're gonna try some other ones. Obviously, we're gonna keep getting some more shoes for her and try them out. Thank you for watching our videos. Please subscribe, like, check out the other videos that we have and the other playlists that we have. If you have kids, you know, we have some of those for them as well. So say bye, Olivia.
Bye, yeah.
Every time. Okay, bye guys.
Bye, guys.